Excellent connection. Right. Have I gone live? I think I may have gone live. Hello.
Yes, I believe so.
Hello, demons and mortals. Do you hear God's favourite son?
Yes, do you hear me? Ah! Let's see what I did there.
Oh, I think they hear you, Lucifer. Mandally Randally, dear uncle and father. Hello,
yes.
everyone.
Hello, Magne.
There's even an Imriffy FPS in the comments live section, whatever the mortals call it nowadays.
What is an FPS? What's
I don't know. What is an FPS? Answer us immediately.
He gets very cranky when he doesn't get his...
immediately, I tell you. FPS. Anyhow.
I'm just going to guess what it means. Does it mean fist, punch, sandwich?
Fist punch sandwich. I guess so.
Yes.
I guess so. Anyhow. Lucy, once again, I just need to air my grievances about you naming it Adam's apple. The audacity when I told you multiple times that oranges are superior to apples. But did you listen? No, you never listened to your brother Michael, God's favourite son.
Blimey, God's favourite son. Then let me put it this way. Apples are far more superior. I mean, let's put it this way. You have different varieties of apples, and you can tell the difference because they look different. Different color. Any difference in oranges, blimey, I said apples nearly, is that they are all the bloody same color.
But that's the point, Lucifer. Oranges even had a colour named after it. That's how tasty and zesty they are. Did apples get named green or red or yellow? Outrageous.
Yes, well, you can make nice cider out of them. You make out of oranges. Orange juice.
Sunny
Yum.
D. Sunny D the mortals drink nowadays.
Oh, yes. I tell you what, that's actually quite, it's quite fitting, that is. Sunny.
Haha. Well, anyhow, let's see what these mortals and demons are saying. KK
Yes,
Rat
yes.
Gang. Nah, apples are bad. Precisely, KK Rat
Wait,
Gang.
who said apples are bad? Who said that? Where are they? Oranges. Apples are bad. Nah, apples are... I beg your pardon, KK Rat.
Aha, it seems you've
Anyway.
upset him. Anyhow,
I don't agree. I don't agree. You obviously haven't had an apple before. Maybe try one. Ah.
green apples are great, says Kane Carley. The audacity!
But I think green apples are okay, but red apples are the bomb. Ah.
Red? Well, if you got orange apples, I'm sure they would be even nicer.
Orange apples. Oh, I can't imagine.
Anyway, Lucifer, how are you finding hell?
We love it down here. You know that when I came down here, I ended up with more abilities. More abilities than I ever had when I was an unfallen angel, if that's the right term.
Say what?
Well, basically, down here, I can literally control the whole realm with my pinky.
Oh my, I wish I had that kind of power. Maybe I can try it. Maybe Father will give me the gift of the pinky.
I very much doubt it. I think you need to be fallen.
Fallen? Well, I can
Yeah.
fall. Look, there's a rock. I'll go and fall over that rock.
It doesn't work like that, Michael. I tried to teach you this once before.
Oh,
You see, you need to be damned.
damned? But that would mean I would be no longer officially God's favourite son.
Precisely. You'd have to like that bloody hairy hippie.
Ugh, bloody hairy
Yeah.
hippies.
Yes. But anyway, look. Magic, you are gay now. Ooh, fabulous. Well, I'm glad you discovered that. He says candy apples. They're very good, actually.
Candy apples? The
Oh, yes, my
audacity!
favorite.
Red candy apples, says G.S. Knight.
Yes. Well, actually, I'm more partial to toffee apples.
Ugh. You don't make toffee oranges.
Oh, gosh, can you imagine? Blech.
Ugh.
Probably make an orange, jelly? I don't know.
Yes, they do. They make an orange jelly on Earth nowadays. That's how popular oranges are. I told you, Lucifer, that oranges would be superior fruits to apples.
Nope, never heard of it. I mean, like, they have a brand on Earth, don't they? I mean, they didn't name their computers Orange. Orange Mac. I mean, blimey, can you imagine that? I'm just going to get my orange phone out.
But they had a network called Orange, and they gave you free tickets to the cinema on Wednesdays in a land named the UK.
Oh, fabulous, fabulous. Sounds lovely. What happened to it? What happened to Orange? Did it become Apple?
Well, it kind of went out of business, I think, and EE brought it.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
EE.
I wish I never brought that up.
You know, how can I? Actually, that's the middle part of green, and apples are green. Ah.
Damn it. Well, anyhow, who would use an Apple device? Oh, wait a minute. Is this device I'm using right now? Is it Apple Mac? Why are we using these devices, Lucifer? We have Angel Radio. Ever since you've been fallen, you've disbanded Angel Radio. You're no longer involved.
I can't get it down here.
You
know that Father gave me poor Wi-Fi and only Internet Explorer.
Well, if you was God's favourite son, you would have Safari and Google Chrome.
Have you seen this place? It looks like a bloody safari anyway.
Yeah, very true, very true. Anyhow, let's see what some of these lowly demons are saying in the live chat.
It looks like they're saying Lilith likes oranges. No, she doesn't. She likes strawberries. Oh, blame me, she doesn't like strawberries. Oh gosh, what am I saying? Strawberry to be a bloody radio demon. No, she likes blueberries.
Well, she is very sweet like a strawberry. I'll give her that.
Blimey, you haven't crossed paths with that radio demon yet. You're lucky. He's an idiot.
That radio demon? Explain yourself.
Yes, he's very annoying. He just doesn't shut up.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for him, but if I do see him and he doesn't shut up, then pop goes the demon, I'm afraid.
Yes, and I'd actually approve of that, to be honest.
Oh, would you? Well,
yes.
I've kind of got a confession.
Oh,
I was
okay.
I was in a bar the other day, and they kind of pissed me off, so I erased them all.
Oh, well, fabulous, fabulous. You see, people have the misconception that I care about my people down here. I don't care. I'm the warden. This is a prison. So I punish them. So if you pop them, then that's fine.
Oh, okay, because one thing I really love to do is pop the demons.
Blimey, it's starting to sound rude.
Oh. Well, hopefully Father didn't hear that. Anyway, as Angel Radio does not work in hell, apparently, none of the other angels, like our brothers Gabriel or Urinal, will even know. So I can do whatever I like whilst I'm down here.
I thought I made that joke like over 100,000 million years ago. And you still remember. That's fabulous.
Of course. Just like I'll never forget when you rudely said apples were better than oranges.
Oh, yes, well, that's an ongoing argument. Well, I have my views. I'm sticking to them.
Well, you cannot peel an apple, can you? It's like opening a present at Christmas.
You can, kind of, but you just have to use a murder weapon. I mean, a knife. That's what I mean. A knife.
Anyhow, cool kid. Michael, how are you? I am very well, thank you. I'm God's favourite son. I'm always very well, cool kid.
Yes, you know who used to be God's favourite son?
Ha, you. until he
Yes,
was
me.
officially made God's not favourite son.
Well, I don't know. We don't really see eye to eye, with the whole, rebellion and all that.
Yes, well, in heaven now, it's pretty much all about me, I'm afraid. Even Jesus doesn't get the attention that he once got after his little trip to that mortal realm called Earth. He was very popular for a while, but I put a stop to that.
Yes, I can imagine, and to be honest with you, I don't really disagree with that either. Bloody hippie.
Yes, I showed him the sword of Mikey, and he hasn't.
Have you still got that thing?
Sorry?
You still got the sword of Mikey?
Of course I've got the sword of
the
Mikey.
flaming sword.
It's the infamous deadly weapon of Saint Michael Maine, the sword of Mikey.
But you remember my sword, the Morning Star? It was as big as me. It was very hard to lift.
Oh, really? Well, mine is about 2 inches smaller than you.
Yes, I remember we clashed.
Yes, we clashed.
And I think I tried to chop your head off, but you stabbed me instead.
Yes, and then we proceeded to have a game of chess and argue over oranges and apples. Why do we always seem to be arguing over oranges and apples? Why can't you just accept that oranges are superior to apples?
You see, oranges and apples are the bases of the universe, but apples are so much more superior.
Oh, gosh, no. The planets, Father molded the planets to look like oranges. Think about it.
No.
They're all spheres
If you
like
think
oranges.
about green apples, that looks more like the planet Earth, or dirt, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, well, maybe you have a point there, but anyhow, let's see what these lowly demons and mortals. By all means, people in the live chat, make yourself heard. Are you a demon or are you a mortal?
We actually have a fellow angel here as well.
Whoa. Michael Morningstar? Is this some lowly copy of me?
I believe he's like the same as you, but like the opposite side of the coin. Like there is me and Satan, there's you and Mr. Morningstar.
Oh, right. So, is he like a Michael of a different alternate dimension?
Something like that,
Oh,
I believe.
right.
I'm not really sure. Oh, look, it's my hat, Snake. Look, Percy.
Oh. Okay, so Rat Gang, as Hod said, hold up, Michael. What do you think of Michael Jackson, though? Well, of course, Michael Jackson was named after me. He's the king of pop. Just think about it. All the greatest people on earth are named Michael. Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson. Wait a minute, did Michael Jackson die?
I believe he passed on you. I don't know, he might be living in Fiji.
Oh, Fiji. What a wonderful place, I think. Michael... What other Michaels are there?
Michael, Baldwin?
Ah, yes, great person. I told you. How many great people on earth are called Lucifer? None, I believe.
Well, I'm not up there, you see. There's only one of me.
Oh, right. I didn't look at it that way. Oh, well. Ecophelmania is lit. I hug goats for a living, so that makes me the devil according to my classmates.
Fabulous. Well, I don't think so. Because, there's only one devil, and that is I.
But you just said
Unless,
that...
of course, this young chap is... In which case, come ahead.
Yes, well, according to Cool Kid,
Yeah,
his
Michael
name's
Scott.
Lucifer. So it turns out that you're not the only Lucifer. Just
Really?
like the apples versus orange debate, you're wrong yet again.
Blimey, well, it takes a lot to be perfect, you see. It's
Oh.
hard. It's a day job,
SSJIC_95 says, what do I think of Michael Bay? Well, he's only the greatest director and producer on the mortal realm. So,
I wouldn't go as far as that, but I do like his explosions. They're quite fun.
what? Have you not seen Transformers, Lucy? It's a,
Yes, but I prefer the 1985 version. You know, by Toei Animation. So much better.
the audacity. Okay, so Zoe said Lucifer had a show named after him. What?
Yes, yes.
Is there a show named after Michael? Michael Maine?
The life of Michael. Oh God, who's that singer with a mullet?
It doesn't matter. It's called The Life of Michael. What a wonderful show that must be. That must be Earth's favourite show.
No, I can't imagine. I'd never even heard of it. But then I don't live on Earth, so
Well,
I
that
don't watch
explains
TV
why.
either.
That explains why you've never heard of it. Anyhow, Cherry Rose the Hedge. You're a hedgehog. Wow, you just don't know what mortal beings are going to pop into existence nowadays. Hi, Michael. My birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow. It's also.
Happy birthday!
I have a
Hope
question.
you get lots of cake and a giant.
Yes, indeed. And I hope you get a few oranges as well. God's favourite son's favourite fruit. What would
You don't want
happen
oranges.
if you're...
That means you've been bad. You only get an orange at Christmas when. Oh no, it's a lump of coal, isn't it? I can never remember.
Aha,
Both taste lovely though.
yes. What would happen if your niece Charlotte has Alistair the Radio Demon as a lover? What would you do?
Gosh,
Also,
I
hi,
think we'd
Apple Daddy.
destroy this dear demon. I think you'd have to agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yes. Well, top goes the demon, I'm afraid. I don't know much of this radio demon, but my brother, Lucifer, tells me he's a punk
He's pretty useless.
and useless. Michael, you are in Supernatural. Well,
Yes,
I
badly.
guess I am a supernatural being to you, but I'd never been in Supernatural myself.
Oh, it must be someone pretending to be you. I hate that.
Oh, gosh. Anyhow, Spawn 2016 says, Apple. Are you a parrot?
Apple. Is that like that like some kind of Japanese game? They seem to say the same word twice, over and over.
Blue Perez said, wait, is Lucifer's favourite fruit an apple, or is there any other fruit?
Any other fruits? No, that'd be ridiculous.
He secretly prefers oranges.
I don't. I hate them. They're horrible. Anyway, don't go. Look at my outfit. Imagine me holding an orange. I'd stand out.
I guess so. Daniel Wolfart says, Alistair is king? Well, that's not going to go down well with my brother.
No, definitely not. That will never happen. Oh, how do I feel about Lucifer Morningstar? Well, I don't feel anything. He's pretending to be me. Fine. Everyone wants to be Lucifer. It's true.
Except for everybody who wants to be Michael, God's favourite son, which means about 99% of mortal existence.
I doubt that very much.
Wait a minute. Echophonemania! The audacity! Hate to break it to you, Michael, but Lucifer has rather more fans than you do. Sorry. You shall feel the wrath of the sword of Mikey.
No, he's getting his sword out, people. Make sure you close your eyes.
September the 4th is the worst day for me. Oh, well,
Blimey, well, that's only in 2 days' time, so, good luck.
what about the day of extermination? That's the worst day for you lowly demons, where I come
Yes,
with my
I'm
brothers.
still trying to pinpoint the actual day for that, but I'm going to go with October 31st. because that was when our show went live.
Yes. Well, I tend to come whenever me and my brothers feel like it, and they rather do enjoy hunting demons and popping them.
Yes, I have to have my subordinates and overlords hide because, well, they would perish. I can walk freely through the streets.
Well, of course.
Most of the time, I just walk and just say hi, Uriel, Uriel, and hi, Azrael, and hi, Phoenix. Phoenix is crying again. Blimey. Quick, somebody get him a tissue. What's wrong with this boy?
Well,
and Gabriel, well, nobody likes talking to Gabriel. He's an idiot.
Yes, he is an idiot. I told him so just before coming here. I said, Gabriel, guess what you are? Not God's favourite son, for one. You're an idiot.
Yes. Very, very boring.
Yes. Okay, so Crystal Romeve says Halloween.
Well, Halloween was, that was when the pilot went live, and so everyone's assuming that's the day of extermination. I mean, it makes sense.
Yes. Camouflage says, Micah, do you have servants like Lucifer has his overlords then? Well, I have a camp full of my favourite fans, and whoever gives me the most praise gets to run a part of heaven for a day. That is how I run my operations. I don't know what ludicrous things Lucifer has his overlords doing down here.
They've run different sections of Pentagram City. See, they own different territory, whereas I own all territory and all 9 circles of hell.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yes.
Night Arrow says this is so unholy. How dare you! I am Michael, God's favourite son. I am the most holiest of beings. Okay.
I'm pretty holy as well, I just, I'm quite evil. Well, I'm not actually that evil, I'm just very devious.
Haha. Well, Michael, how does heaven look? Very beautiful. Ale Sophia, as you're a demon, you'll never get to go there. You're most likely to get popped on extermination day, I'm afraid. But
well, not unless my daughter has something to do about it.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
think this plan of hers, to redeem demons is ever going to work. But if it does, then I'll eat my hat. I won't eat the snake, though.
Well, I curry a word with dear Charlie Maine, so when you see her, let her know that I'm looking for her. I wish to talk to her about her plan, as there's other angels, or brothers unfortunately, that don't seem to like it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Imagine loads of ex-demons running around in heaven.
Oh dear. But I do love my dear Charlie, so I will give her a chance to explain herself.
Yes, I gave her the chance before, but I kind of we still have words now and then, but I kind of humor on the old redeeming of demons with this happy hotel. I bloody hate the word happy.
Well, I love the word happy. Did you know there's demons mocking Charlie for this idea?
Oh yes, I know. And most of them meet the hand of Lucifer very, very quickly and become, dust.
Well, I had to pop a few the other day because they were laughing at Charlie's brilliant idea that doesn't go down well with me or my brothers either. Well, okay.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay, so let's...
Not that I'm saying I agree with you.
Oh, well, you should agree with me because oranges are better than apples, for a start.
Never gonna happen. I'm never going to admit that.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous now. What number of debaters this is that we've had? This is our 468th debate on oranges versus apples.
Something like that, yes.
Yes. Okay, well, there's Alistair the radio demon in the live chat. How do you feel about the Lucifer Alistair ship. You have a ship?
God. No, it's disgusting. It's where they ship us as two characters as a couple. It's disgusting.
Disgusting, is it? Dania
Yes,
Wolfhart.
It's an eyesore.
Dania Wolfhart says apples are always better. Remind me to put her on the list of getting popped.
Blimey. You're making a list, are you? What, like Santa Claus?
Yes, I am. And any demon that ruffles my feathers during my visit to hell will get popped by me before even Extermination Day. And don't worry, I have on my possession the Sword of Mikey.
Blimey. With talk like that, I think you'll be very popular down here. You know they have a porn studio as well.
Oh, well, I will have to visit that establishment.
Blimey. You're going to cleanse them as well. Gosh.
Maybe.
Make sure you wash your hands before you go in.
Okay. Well, Percy the Hat Snake said, I regret looking for
Lucifer. The
Lucifer.
hat snake.
Percy the Hat Snake. I regret looking for Lucifer.
He's a
Alistair
note rope.
on Wattpad. Okay, well, continue regretting looking for Lucifer on Wattpad because I have no idea what a Wattpad is.
I'm not even sure what a Wattpad is, but then I'm a boomer.
Well, I guess
Apparently.
so am I, but what can we do? This younger generation, huh?
Well, yes, I mean, it keeps moving too quick. I mean, what's going on?
Precisely, KK Rat Gang. Oranges should be the only fruit. I've been trying to tell Father this since the beginning of time.
But he's never going to listen to you. I mean, look what he did. Look what he did after he created us. Created that filthy, bloody creature, man.
Ugh. Well, yes. I guess he did. We are boomers, but Father's lost his mind. Unfortunately, the only thing he seems to
he's
do...
beyond boomer.
Yes. The only thing he seems to do that seems to show he has any sanity is name me his favourite son. Though sometimes he calls me
I think
Lucifer.
that's the most insane thing he's ever done.
Say what?
Nothing. I wasn't saying anything. I was just standing here looking fabulous.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
well, so... Banana Alien... Ugh.
Ooh,
Bananas.
I mean, banana alien.
That's Jesus' favourite fruit. He is a
Yes.
banana. Anyhow, Cherry the Hedgehog. Oh, the hedgehog's back. I'm Cherish, God's favourite daughter, and I love both apples and oranges.
Gosh.
But
Controversy.
Well, she likes to swing both ways, apparently.
Gosh.
Fabulous is a stretch for Lucifer. Well, I think I
I
have
beg
my...
your pardon, Rat Gang.
The Rat Gang may be my favourite gang in all of existence right now.
Yes, I know a gang as well. They're called the Triple V's.
Well, I do not know that gang. Jen Omar Bradley says, Devil's Advocate, so to speak. Who is the Devil's Advocate?
Yes, that is a good question. Is it Keanu Reeves? Or am I thinking of a different movie? Oh,
I do not know this movie. SSJIC_95 says, can I just say that you both look handsome? Well,
oh, thank you. Thank
guess
you.
so.
We do get our looks from Father, but he is a big fat idiot. Well, he's not fat, he's just an idiot.
Well, he's neither, in my humble opinion. Lucy's just jealous that he is no longer officially God's favourite son. That title now belongs to me.
Yes, when Father decided to lose his mind.
Yes. Well, Cherry says apples are forbidden fruits. Well, that was Lucifer's decision. I told him if he's going to make a statement using a fruit, he should use an orange. At least Adam and Eve would have had to peel, said Orange, and made a drama and a show of it, but Lucy went and made it an apple. All they had to do was bite it. It was short and it was over within moments. Talk about not knowing how to create tension. Blimey.
Well, to be honest with you, I just wanted to get it over and done with. Bloody idiots were, living in paradise, and I was, crawling around in the dirt. I was just like, no, I'm not having that. Here, have this apple, bite it, and be damned forever. And hope it gets stuck in your throat. And, you know what? And it did.
Well, I was watching it on Apple TV, and the way Adam choked on said apple was quite comedic.
Yes, I've got to admit, I did find pleasure out of that. Did you know he actually blamed Eve for that, and then said, no, Father, I did not do anything wrong. It was Eve's fault. What a bloody wet blanket.
Haha, well, I'm just glad that Adam was not immortal, and he is now perished.
Yes, I think he did end up in heaven in the end. He managed to redeem himself. I hated that.
Oh, did he? Well, I'll find him and send him back down to you for punishment.
Yes, I would love that.
Bloody Adam. Prancing around heaven like he owns the place.
Said SSJ IC95. Well, thank you, Blood Orange's Paradise. But I prefer blood apples.
Well, I did not know blood apples existed, but...
Well, they do down here.
Well, oh yes, well I guess you can create your own fruits as you got given extra powers, apparently.
Yes, it was to keep these demons in line, see.
The powers of the Pinky.
Powers of the Pinky, yes.
Yes. Okay, well, Blue Perez has a question. Would Lilith prefer apples or oranges?
Apples.
Say what?
Lilith would prefer apples.
Oh.
If there was a choice.
Well, before this she was a 10 out of 10. Now she's a 9 out of 10.
That's still pretty good, actually.
It is pretty good, actually, yes. Isn't Jesus God's favourite son, says Veronica Olsen?
Yeah, that's
Audacity!
That's just miscommunication. See, everyone thinks he is, but no, he isn't. He was basically just sort of God's messenger in a way.
Yes, well, he has tried to become God's favourite, but I've put a stop to that.
Yes,
Anyhow.
very true. Well, I don't really know. I don't really keep too many affairs when it comes to heaven.
Well, I've had to deal with him for the last 2,000 years, and these dastardly mortals on the earthly plane have even named their calendar after him. They even say, before Christ? Ugh. Unbelievable.
Yes, BC. Yes, I thought that was, oh, blimey. I had something there, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh well, Father tried to name these dastardly human beings his favourite creation, yet here they are, admiring such a moron, basically.
Well, that's something we can agree on, at least.
Yes. Okay, well, let's see what these people are saying. Magic, you're gay now. His Wi-Fi just turned off on him. Well, you shouldn't live in hell because the Wi-Fi down here is terrible. I just purchased a hell phone and it barely connects to anybody.
Yes, there is a bit of a problem down here when it comes to connection.
Yes. Well,
That's God's fault, though.
yes, definitely. Well, Ashton Sykes says Lucifer has an apple cane. Does that mean Michael has an orange cane? I have 2 orange canes. Haha.
Blimey. What's that for? You got a bad back or something?
Well, I just needed to have more than you, otherwise it wouldn't cement my place as God's favourite son.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, I'm wearing a hat with an apple on it, so I have 2 apples as well. So, 2 on 2. Bah.
Oh, damn, I did not see that. Okay, so Lucifer is Charlotte's brother, not father, says Lillian VBM.
No, that's not correct.
Well, that would be a turn for the books. Okay, so Camouflage says, I bet €5 I know at least 3 countries that have worse internet than hell. Well, pray do tell, Camouflage.
Yes, this would be interesting. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference.
KK Rat hits the nail on the head. Lucifer, apples aren't a fashion statement. I agree.
Blimey, well, you obviously haven't walked around hell. But then again, saying that, I have been wearing this garb since, well, the Dark Ages.
Well, okay, so Maverick64 says he has a question. How has Michael not been considered a fallen angel through the sin of pride? The audacity! Well, I have gotten up to a few troublesome things in hell, but why not? What happens in hell stays in hell.
Yes, it's like Vegas.
Vegas? Yes, I agree. Anyhow, Michael needs to replace Alastor in the reaction videos. This Alastor keeps coming up.
Yes, he keeps breaking into my house.
Well, I'll be sure to add him to the list of pop.
Yes, please do.
Michael, how do you feel about people saying Jesus Christ when they are shocked? Yes, they should say Michael, Michael. That's what they should say, Vanda. I agree, it's ludicrous them saying Jesus Christ. He's a moron.
Yes, well, you know, no one really says Lucifer either, so it's kind of a weird thing.
Well, you're not God's favourite son.
Yeah,
You
I'm
once
kind of
was.
happy about that, because he's an idiot and I don't like him anyway. He smells funny. And he dresses weird.
Yes, he does. It's a bit odd, actually. And he's getting weirder, Lucy. You really do need to have a word with him.
Well, you know, we don't communicate that often, and when we do, we usually just insult each other. The last thing he called me was a boomer.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well,
Yes, he wrote it in the sky.
well, he does like to make a show of things, definitely. Well,
Yes, I
Camouflage
just gave
says-
him the middle finger. Maha.
Camouflage says Michael takes too long to pronounce. You shall feel the wrath of the sword of Mikey.
Yes, but if you say Michael May, that's the same as Jesus Christ. I mean, it's the same amount of syllables.
Well, I guess so, but sometimes I feel like my name should be said multiple times.
Oh, I see.
There are many Maines,
who's
there's
that
not
ego?
many Michaels, except all the Michaels on Earth who happen to be the greatest at whatever they do.
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton is fabulous. Anyhow,
Gosh.
Legends Animator says, Michael, I like oranges. Brilliant. He is a legend.
No. You know, you only become a legend when somebody destroys.
Well,
I can arrange that if you like.
Well, GS Knight says, Lucifer and Michael, you should trade fruit arguments. See if you can. You want me to argue for apples? No.
Wait,
no.
I'm not defending oranges. What are you joking?
I would never make a case for apples. The audacity.
That doesn't sound right to me, I've got to admit.
Legends says Lucifer give me apples, except he's spelt apples wrong. He said apples. And now he's said it
I'm
again.
definitely not going to give you those.
I think he
Trust
likes
me.
half ape, half apple. Strange.
Naples. It's like Naples, but without the N.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
an ape. Maybe that's what they are.
Yes.
Maybe they're apes from Naples. Is that a thing?
Yes. Well, Anya Katia says, Lucifer, even if you're not God's favourite, You're our favourite one, Apple Love.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ah, unbelievable. Just when you think
No, but totally
humanity could
believable.
not fall to the bottom any further, they break their limits.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, I can break their limits. I have a trick. I can send people's souls to the void. Ma.
Really? Well, that seems to be a pinky trick of yours because I cannot send them to the void. I just pop
It's one of
them
them
out of
kind of like
existence.
Thanos snap type deals. Except I don't like snap them out of existence. Although the void is a different
Really? Well,
dimension, so they don't exist anywhere else. But they still exist there forever in one format. Ma.
well, okay. Well, that is rather unfortunate for them then, I guess.
It is very.
JS Knight says Lucifer is the favourite. He's even hashtagged it. Unbelievable.
Blimey, what does this hashtagging do?
I believe it makes it more popular amongst the internet dwellers of Earth.
Oh, okay. I might hashtag every single word in a sentence.
Oh, look, I am Rat Gang's favourite. Well, Rat Gang is my favourite gang, as I mentioned earlier. And Kane Carley says apples keep the doctors. Apples keep
Do
the
they?
doctors, yes.
Wow. Well, then that's a good reason to eat them. Nobody likes the doctors.
Well,
Because if the apple has the doctor in them, then you're eating the doctor.
Yes.
Wait, which doctor? Doctor who? Dr. Watson? I don't know.
well, it could be both for all we know.
Hopefully all of them.
Ale Sophia says ja.
Oh, that's yes in German. Ja.
Really? I thought it was Portuguese.
I don't know. It could be anything.
These
Apparently they want us to read the Bible.
These-
We've read the Bible, both editions.
these
You know,
blasted
actually all
earthlings.
editions. The Enoch, the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Hell Bible. Yes, all of them.
Well, what next? The super new Bible? Ugh.
Oh, yes, the super happy, fun Bible show. You know, the Japanese edition in anime.
Wow. Unbelievable. What will they have they do? Turn into a super Bible?
Yes, you turn into a super whatever religion you are.
A super
Suppose.
Bible god? Anyhow. Dead memes. Please love me. I needs loves. Everybody, send your love to Dead Memes. He needs it, apparently. But don't take any love from me. Take it from Lucifer. If Lucifer has any
I don't
love
have
at
any
all.
love. I have a black heart.
Well, maybe you do. You
Oh,
do
look,
like apples.
Banana
after all.
Alien says 777 or 666. Well, mine's 666. I think Michael's is 777.
Absolutely.
Yes, there is a Hell Bible. And Corinthians goes up to 21.
Okay, well, Dead Meme says I'm a girl with multiple L's.
Oh, bless. Well, that's lovely.
Yes, it is. Well, good for you. Bravo.
You know, when
Percy the
angels are
Hat
first
Snake.
created people, we are actually genderless. We get to choose our own gender.
Yes.
Well, we don't have to, but we do if we wish to.
Yes. Blue Perez says, "Oh, Michael, I had a question. What's your
Blimey.
favourite number?" Well, of course, that would be number 1. Because I am God's number 1 favourite son.
I see what you did there. It was very clever.
It was, wasn't it? I'm a creative genius. Okay, well... Anyhow, Vizor, I don't trust you, Angel. In my YouTube journal, I believe that Visor or Visor said that there as well. Why do these demons not trust me, Lucifer?
Why don't they trust you? Because you're technically an exterminator.
Oh, right. I didn't think they would notice.
I mean, look at the face. I mean, it looks like your mask.
Well, I maybe need to put on a disguise.
Oh, well, you're gonna put on a mask that looks like me? That would be very confusing.
It would indeed, but maybe I'll get a mask of an orange. On Earth they have a annoying orange that appears
Oh my
on
God.
their internet. Maybe I could be the annoying orange.
Blimey, you want to shout knife all the time.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm the apple. Oh gosh. No, don't do that. Don't
Yes.
slice me in half.
That is what I believe the Earthlings consider their greatest creation. The writer of the
Annoying
annoying
orange.
apple is the most renowned artistic writer on Earth. He has a place in heaven by my side when he dies.
Yes, because if he came down here, I'd kick him out.
Oh, well, that's not very nice. But I guess
God, I'm not supposed to be very nice. I'm the devil. Mwah.
Oh, yes, I guess it is. I guess it is your job. Anyway, well, Kane Carley said, "Don't hurt me, Vox." Why would Vox hurt you, Kane?
I don't know. I mean, there's a Vox in the chat. That's why Vox, the dark web demon. Yes, Vox is one of the overlords. He's fine as long as you're nice to him. He likes technology.
Oh, does he now? Well,
He does.
as long as he doesn't use that dastardly device called Apple.
No, I think he's more into Toshiba and the Japanese brands.
Well, okay, well, that's good. Right. Okay. Well, should we end our meeting here and meet up again after I've made a few more trips around Hell and visit some of the
Yeah.
fine establishments?
Yes, I mean, I would show you around myself, but I just can't be asked.
Oh, well, sometimes there's adventure in doing it on your own.
Yes, and don't forget, there's that bar. You remember the bar that we first met at when you first came down here from the first extermination, and the
Yes.
first time we argued about apples and oranges?
Yes, of course, I do remember
It's
that.
still standing. We should go there sometime.
Is it
Maybe
now?
we could have 1 or 2 drinks, because literally that's all we can handle.
Well,
It's an angel thing.
do they serve Sunny D?
No, I think it's just alcohol.
Okay, well, I will be sure to have an orange of something.
I think you can get something called not tequila sunrise. What's it called? There's a sunrise cocktail that has mostly oranges.
Okay, well, that is
I
definitely...
know there's one called on the beach.
Oh,
That's got orange in.
well, I'll definitely be having on the beach.
Yes.
Well, okay, well, we'll depart here and maybe we'll have to meet in that bar in a few days.
Yes, I think it'd be fabulous.
And maybe
We could have a discussion about something else. After all, I like what was it? I like chocolate spread.
Okay. Oh, no, Lucifer, you don't still like chocolate spread. Well,
Way better than peanut butter. What are you talking about?
the audacity! Well, that is
Yes.
clearly what we'll have to debate over. Anyway, lowly demons and mortals in the live chat, make sure you let us know what you prefer down in the comment section. Oranges.
Yes. What should we argue about next
Or-
time? Mwah.
Yes, that as well. Oranges or apples, and what should we debate next time? Well, Lucifer, I will see you soon, and mortals and demons, toodaloo.
Yes, arrivederci.